All right. How's it going, Tech Fam, everyone? Hope you guys having a great day and everything. Right now, we are live for the Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge live stream. Who knew that Samsung would come through with this event for me? Who knew? Every other Samsung event, let me put chatting real quick. Alright, here we go, guys. So, fix myself up real quick. Alright, so yeah. Who knew that Samsung would come through for me? Like, every other Samsung event, I tell you, is always, we're gonna have it where, we're gonna have this event in the morning or the evening. It almost has to be a time that I work. Almost every single smartphone event always takes place when I'm working or when I'm working, or it's like, yeah, it's either if I'm working or it's at at a time I can't be there. Like, I remember, fix myself up real quick, yo. Alright, there we go. That looks way better. Okay. So, yeah. Like, I remember the Galaxy S21 live commentary, That was a big event for me, because that was when I was transitioning from my parents buying me a phone to me, myself, buying me a phone. And by the way, this is my... Hold on one second. There we go. This is my, let's see, S21, Z Fold 4, Z Fold 6, S24. My fourth phone I bought so far. And I tell you what, guys. This is the phone right here. This is the phone right here. Let's go up a chat real quick. There we go. I'm about to sneeze real quick. But yeah. Samsung finally came through. Their event's happening at 8 o'clock. Gotta start 15 minutes early so I can, we could chat, Have a nice tech fam chat. So, how are all doing today? How are all doing on this Monday evening / afternoon? If you had to ask me, I'm doing well. Work was done. Came home. I got my room all in order and stuff. Just taking it day by day. Can't believe we're 12 days already into May. It's gonna be June soon. I don't wanna push. I don't feel like I'm pushing, you know. I don't feel like I'm pushing like, oh, it's gonna be May, then it's gonna be June, then it's gonna be July, it's gonna be hot. Then it's gonna be September when it's hot, and October when it's hot. I kind of, like to play it day by day. Last week's weather, can we all agree if y'all were in that area where we just got hit by storms left and right? Like, thank God for me, and for other people too, but thank God for me. Friday was a day that I just wanted to have a day to myself and just take a nap. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys. I was just sleepy. I was like, forget about it. Sorry. I was slept out after work. Like, I was like, I'm done. I'm taking a nap. I'm calling it. I rather myself, just take a nap. I took a nap the most of that afternoon, had me some dinner, went back to sleep. That rain was horrendous. And if I recall, when did I get hit by a tornado warning? And just to clarify, there's no tornado at all. Thank God for that. As much as I love science and technology and all that stuff, I could do it for hurricanes because, let's all face it, Sandy got the power out for 2.5 days in my area. But tornadoes are kind of like that weather I just don't want to be a part of at all. I could do a snow. I could do it with a little bit of rain. Well, I could do a snow on certain levels, but I can't. Like, I have a cousin that lives in freaking Tennessee. In Tennessee, and then we have this little family group chat that's always going by, and he casually texts in the chat and goes, "Well, we just woke up, had a tornado fly over my house. It's nothing, nothing too crazy. The cat is fine. We're fine." I'm like, "Yo, bro, I would even text what after a tornado just came over your house, bro. I'll probably need a whole day to myself to just take the image out of my head." But thank God for that. I'll literally tell you not, guys. I came home from work, look at the Weather Channel, and so I could draw it out for you guys. But I literally came home and let me just do this real quick. Yeah. Um. Let's see. I was looking at the radar, and wherever I am, usually when something wants to ping your location, I have this little indicator, little dot right there. Like, I looked at the radar. This is like a red. Let me just change that to red real quick. No, I think it was like from the top to the bottom it was. Let me see, there we go. I want to try to illustrate you guys. And don't worry, guys, we'll get to live comment the live stream in a bit for Samsung's event, but we're just gonna be chatting a little bit, talking about it. I know some YouTubers are live, so why not? But yeah, let me tell you, this was like the radar. This is like my location right here. That's the tornado. I kid you not. I looked at the radar. I'm like, if the tornado warning on my phone, I'm one part scared and one part concerned and one part hoping and praying that that little area of that storm does not go downward. Because if it goes downward, that means that tornado's gonna be, coming really close to me. And I got parents that go to work in PA. So I'm like, alright, let me just see this radar real quick, see what's gonna do. And luckily for me, that radar, this little radar right here, that storm kind of went upward more in PA. It hit Bangor, PA. It hit Northampton County. Like, for those who were in Bangor, shoutouts to you guys. I'm pretty sure that was terrifying, but hopefully you guys are watching this. You guys are safe. But a tornado warning, I've dealt with tornado watches. Like, I've dealt with a lot of tornado watches in my time being here in Jersey. Like, tornado watches are just like, look out your window, you see some movement, you know what to do. A warning is just like, hunker down, get somewhere safe, and pray that it's a bluff. I got that second part. There was no warning. It was just, it transferred from a severe thunderstorm warning to a tornado warning, and then went back to a severe thunderstorm. In which, this was funny, after work, I saw this big dark cloud just kind of like take over the sky. I was like, really? I was like, okay. That was probably the severe thunderstorm, but it is what it is. I just want to share that with you guys. I'm gonna take a quick sip of my iced tea with monk fruit sugar. Guys could pop up in the chat, say hi. I'll respond later on. But yeah, let's gear up for should I say tonight's or this evening's Samsung event? We got the Galaxy S25 Edge coming up, and while I'm done sipping this water, I'm gonna chat through my feelings a little bit on it, and then that should probably buy us some time for Samsung's unveiling. So I'll be right back. That's good. Looks like we got 4 people watching, according to my OBS counter. How's it going, guys? In case you guys just joined in and you just hear me ranting and chatting, we're just talking through our days and stuff. You know, last week's weather was just bad. This week is kind of getting a little bit better. We got the Samsung S25 Edge event going on soon in 3 minutes. We got 5 people watching. We get the S25 Edge event soon, so again, shout out to Samsung. They said we got you. This would be your one time only. You know, this would be your one time only rain or shine. You get to watch us online. I'm like, I'm gonna do a live commentary. This is awesome. But yeah, we got that going on, and we're gonna be chatting through it. But my main question to you guys is, are you guys interested in thin phones? Like, I want you guys to press Y in your keyboard right now. You 5 people watching on my stream. Don't be shy, guys. I got you. Press Y if you're into thin phones. I want to see what y'all reaction is, because this was a trend that started, if I remember correctly, back in 2013, 2014? No, it can't be 2013, 14. 2014, 15, I have to say. Where some manufacturers like Vivo, I think, had their super thin phone. And then later on down the road, before the iPhone 10 got announced, Motorola dropped the Motorola Z. Was it Motorola Z? Yeah, it was Motorola Z. And the Z Force. Well, the Z Force is kind of on a little bit thicker side, but the Motorola Z had the very slim profile with a large camera bump, and not get rid of the headphone jack. Then Apple, of course, played the big company, the big responsible parent, and got rid of the headphone jack. But are you guys really into thin phones? Because you have to ask me right now. I'm not. Thin phones, you know, when you talk about thin phone, we got a minute, so let me wrap this up real quick. When we're talking about thin phones, right? Number one, the battery size is not going to be big. It's going to be from medium to small. So, you know, you could be sacrificing battery life. Number two is the camera hump is going to be big because it can't, you know, fit the sensor. You know, sensor's not going to be flush on the glass. It has to be protruding, so it's protruding a little bit more than it should. It's 8 o'clock. Alright, I'll wrap this up real quick. And also, it's just a whole lot of stuff that, you know, your sensors is going to probably be shrunk to small size. You're not going to be... Alright, I see the Samsung screen transitioning. We'll probably talk later on. Let me just pop open this real quick. Alright. Let me know, guys, if you can hear. I'm going to unmute. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I'm not a fan of thin phones. We tried this trend before, and now Samsung's like, let's go back and do it again. I'm not a fan of it. Alright, here we go. Right, the feed is red, so we're live. Alright, here we go. Galaxy S25 Edge. Not gonna lie, it does look pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Alright. So this is like kind of the workings of the phone. I remember this from Unpack. Let me give the You only have English.
Every new standard starts with a bold vision of what is possible, going beyond expectations by pushing the boundaries of precision engineering and innovation. All Galaxy products originate from essential design. Our principle
Sorry
is
for the
designed
Spanish
with intent
audience out there.
to provide new
Samsung
value
doesn't
and
have,
unique experiences to our users. The Galaxy S25 Edge
you know,
showcases this intention through its incredibly
the
slim
subtitles,
and
but
light
I'll
form
I'll
factor.
work on getting subtitles for
We
this
use
event.
advanced materials and techniques
Here it is,
to design a
guys.
device that is both sleek and durable. But to be called an S series, it also needs to retain the performance and cutting-edge experience.
See, look at that
worthy
camera bump.
of a flagship smartphone. The entirely new Galaxy S25 Edge strikes that balance, combining precise design intentions with powerful performance. Slim, sleek, and lightweight, without sacrificing what you love. Because for the designers and engineers behind the legendary S series, defying the odds has always been inspired by you.
Might need some more water in that
The
mug.
Galaxy S25 Edge, the slimmest smartphone ever from Samsung, ushers in a new era of flagship design. Achieving this meant rethinking every component from the inside out.
Like, I'd like to know who started this
Engineering
thin
teams
trend.
reimagined and refined every detail with precision.
I'd really like to know. Got my notifications.
The camera's interior
Popping off like
components
crazy.
shape the smartphone's overall profile and form. To fit a high-performance lens into an ultra-thin frame, we had to reconfigure its structure. It needed to be shorter and slimmer.
See? Why go all of
After
that?
thousands of simulations,
Why go through all of
we created
that
a groundbreaking camera module,
to just
which allowed us
make a
to
thin
equip the
phone?
Galaxy S25 Edge with the smallest high-resolution camera we've ever made.
Like, let me
But
show you
making
guys
the
real
camera
quick.
slimmer was just the beginning.
Look how slim this is.
So how do we maximize performance and cooling in the dramatic
This is fine.
device?
The answer? We customized the thermal performance architecture, trimming the physical dimensions while broadening its reach. This enabled heat dissipation across a wider surface area without increasing the device's height. While its inner workings underwent a transformation, so did the exterior hardware. Our mechanical design teams meticulously examined every detail, determining where to refine and fortify for maximum resilience in this new compact form. This led to an exciting milestone.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty
Galaxy
cool.
S25 Edge will be the first smartphone to unveil Corning Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2 with notable strength, striking clarity,
Okay.
and precision thinness. This vibrant display of the S25 Edge is housed within a titanium frame.
Slimmer than
This adds
Then a
to
nice
the
pen,
smartphone's
alright.
structural integrity and sophistication.
Man, that's thin, but I didn't ask for it. I'm sorry.
Across every element, Galaxy S25 Edge balances form and function. From the streamlined yet iconic camera
That camera
to
bump.
its minimized yet resilient one-mass design and
One mass.
repositioned side key for ease of use and structural integrity. All pioneered and rigorously tested for the ultimate.
I like how they're all
slim
cheering like they land a NASA
An
rover.
engineering feat of uncompromising craftsmanship, measuring just 5.8 millimeters and weighing 163 grams. Galaxy S25 Edge sets the new standard.
Yeah, what compromises do you have to go
You've
through?
seen the attention to detail. You've witnessed the innovation in action. After months of growing excitement and lots of rumors, Galaxy
Lots of
S25
rumors.
Edge is here. Now let's dig deeper into all the ways this category-defining smartphone
Alright, prove me wrong.
goes beyond slim to deliver a one-of-a-kind experience. There's an assumption that engineering an ultra-slim phone inherently requires sacrificing features and performance. But Galaxy S25 Edge proves you don't have to choose between form and function. With the same customized Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy as S25 Ultra, you get the most powerful processor ever in our smartphones
Okay.
and the slimmest S series we've ever made.
So, fact checked. Same 8 cores.
Raw power fuels fast and secure AI on device and lets you enjoy revolutionary gaming experiences. We know the question on most people's minds. What's going to happen to the iconic S-series camera?
You're missing out on
Many
one.
of you guessed that we'd include a stunning 200 megapixels, and you were right. Alongside a 12 megapixel ultra-wide lens, the dual camera
Look at my
system
phone.
gives you creative freedom and flexibility. From quick
No
snaps to
sacrifices
epic
made there.
captures, you can choose the resolution that's best. The 200 megapixel high resolution sensor lets you take extremely sharp full frame images, allowing you to shoot wide and crop tight without losing a single detail.
That's cool, I'm not gonna lie.
With its cutting-edge camera hardware powered by the
But would you rather have all three
Galaxy S25
or
Edge can detect
two?
subjects with great precision, so you can take a portrait and watch as it automatically sharpens textures, skin tones, and other micro details.
Again.
And with nightography that comes standard on our S series, you'll be able to capture stunning footage even in low light. For creative minds, Samsung Log Video enables advanced cinematic filmmaking with maximum flexibility during editing.
Okay.
And for the first time, it's on the front camera too, so even selfie videos can have the ultimate
Can my phone do
post-production
that?
treatment.
Should be any different.
As you've just seen, Galaxy S25 Edge delivers expertly detailed photos and videos.
I can
Galaxy
record
is
log
leading
on the
the
front
mobile
camera.
AI era,
Wait.
and Galaxy S25 Edge is no exception. It comes with all the incredible AI experiences that over 200 million users are
I
loving.
can't do log on the
They're here
front
now,
facing camera.
not
Why would
coming
you?
soon. Galaxy AI provides practical tools to help you
One
every
UI
day,
7.
like the fan favorite Photo Assist.
Everyone went through turmoil and thin
which lets you
times
remove
with that
objects or
software
replace
update.
elements of your photo easily. Just like that. Easy AI editing isn't limited to images.
So just an
Creators capture
A56?
stunning footage only to play it
Your
back
guess is good
later
as mine.
with
I don't know.
distracting background noise.
Your guess is good as mine. But minus one camera, basically. Minus one
Audio
camera.
Eraser analyzes and separates the sounds specific to that video, letting you edit recordings to be
Yep.
clearer.
It's a main and an ultra wide. Like, S25 Ultra puts that to rest.
Isn't it
To shame.
amazing?
Basically like that.
Galaxy AI can
Shout out to
assist other
Derek
tasks
R
too.
for popping
Need to
off in the
drop an
chat.
email?
This is all basically features to get in the
Coding Assist will
S25.
save you time and provide suggestions that enable you to
And I'm pretty
express
sure this is
yourself
gonna
more
be around $1,000 more. I guarantee you that.
across
With
all
one
the
less
ways you
camera.
use your phone. On-device Galaxy AI provides experiences
I
based
think
on
I
preferences
think
and
S25 is like the iPhone
and all your
5C.
data is encrypted and safely protected
Well,
with
5C
software
standard for
like
cheap and
a
colors,
defense-grade,
in my opinion.
multi-layer security platform. You get intelligent, helpful support without compromising your privacy.
But who would want this?
The latest Galaxy S series really raised the bar for
Exactly.
what a true AI companion can be. It understands your needs.
Like, who wants a
and
thin
helps you get
phone?
the most out of every day.
Who wants a thin
And
phone?
together with Google, we're reimagining Android with AI at the core. Google
This is
Gemini
just making me more
lets you
frustrated
get
than
things
excited
done
at the
across
same
native
time.
Samsung and Google apps. And using it is easy.
Let's look at my phone and I'm
And
just
you're done.
like, why not
Say
just...
you're scrolling on your phone and you spot a music festival you want to go to. With so many artists in a sea of can't miss moments.
I look at my phone,
how
I
do you
just get
choose where to be?
frustrated watching this live stream.
If you ask
I gotta
Gemini
keep my
about the
composure
post,
though.
It'll share key information
I can go
about the
off
artists in your favorite
and
genre.
off about this, but I'm gonna keep my composure.
I like dance pop.
You can also ask for assistance planning your travel.
Yeah, that's
to
the
and from
one
the
big
festival.
thing you could say.
Help me plan a trip to this event.
Like this thing is just basically a flex.
All
Like,
this information
oh,
can
your
be
phone
saved
is
to
so
Samsung
thick.
Notes and your
My
calendar for
S25
easy
Edge is
access.
thinner. Like I have S25 Ultra. Oh, it's thinner. It's more thinner.
Our
But you're missing
long-standing
out on one extra
collaboration with
camera.
Google means that with the Galaxy S25 series, including Edge, integrate the latest Gemini features. Gemini Live is already a game changer for chatting naturally, giving you helpful information.
That's great, but having my S25
And now,
Ultra.
You can have a conversation with Gemini about what you're looking at. Let's see in action.
Hey Gemini, can you explain to the Samsung people in the chat why this phone is hot rubbish in my opinion?
Classic choice for a music festival.
I kind of want to do that.
Also work depending on the weather.
Good point about the weather. The denim jacket will be better. Which shoes will go best with it?
Hey Gemini, I'm gonna walk into a Best Buy one day and just point my S25 Ultra and an S25 Edge and go,
Easy
is this
and
phone worth
convenient.
buying?
That's the kind of next
If
level
it says
help you
yes,
expect from Gemini. Are you
I'll
ready
dye
to
my hair blue.
experience Galaxy S25 Edge for yourself?
If it says no, I'm
Choose
keeping
from
my hair.
3 striking colors: titanium silver, jet black, and icy blue. It'll be available
Icy blue's
starting
like the
at
Fold 5 had.
$1,099
$1,099.
23rd, with pre-orders starting today. Galaxy S25 Edge goes beyond slim to rethink your
Chat,
expectations. for
how
what
much is the
this brilliant
S25
category
base?
smartphone can do. Who says you can't have it all?
What do you mean don't have it all?
Ultra sleek design, powerful performance, a pro-level camera.
Thank
One
you.
UI 7,
Yeah, hot pass for me, $1,099. All for having something that's slim, losing one camera,
Galaxy
losing
S25
less
Edge
cameras.
is an engineering marvel that makes no compromise.
Let's see, there might be a
It's
surprise.
a perfect balance of design and engineering craft.
No, I'm sorry.
We made breakthroughs in display, camera, and
Yeah,
processing
the
technology
breakthrough.
to create
Um,
not only the
we had the
slimmest
courage
Galaxy
to
S25
remove the
ever,
telephoto
but
lens.
go beyond slim. With advanced S-series performance, you will be able to unlock the power of Galaxy.
I have that
AI
on my phone
and the
already, and I'm
latest
forever
AI
grateful.
features. Pushing the boundaries of technology and innovating the user experience isn't just
$1,099.
it's our commitment. Galaxy S25 Edge ushers in a new era of ultra slim premium tech,
At,
setting
at the cost of
industry
your
standard
wallet,
for what's next.
the cost of a
Engineering
telephoto camera,
today, future
a
proof
cost of
tomorrow.
basically that,
Life
and battery life.
opens up with Galaxy.
Alright. That's it. Quick event. Easy in and out. Yeah. Quick, easy in and out. Alright. Huge takeaways from this. First of all, yes, you can. Well, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. Alright, let me put on my chatting screen right here so I can see y'all. Alright. That event's over with. I'm glad so. I got more frustrated watching it and hearing them talk about how something thin and no compromises is the ultimate Galaxy way. Alright, let's put that to the side. Chat, you gotta hear me rant, so get your popcorn, get your juice, your vitamins, wherever you need. We're gonna get started. We're gonna get right into this. First of all, yes, that phone is mighty thin. And that's a flex. You're paying for a flex, right? Like, you're paying for a Lamborghini, right? That Lamborghini ain't expensive. You're paying for the flex of having something stand out and just be loud. You're paying for that flex. But the S25 Edge is just that, right? It's just taking a Galaxy S25 and you're just slimming it down. But at the cost of what things? You're probably at the cost of what things? Well, first thing is you're not getting a telephoto camera. Now, for some of you that have a Galaxy S25, S24, S23, S22, S21, S20, anything that has 3 cameras at all, you're better off with not going to this phone at all. 100%. Why? Because a telephoto camera could get you crazy zoom. If you have a Galaxy S24 and you go to me and I see you one day as I'm doing my shopping or stuff or looking at Best Buy stuff and you go to me, yo bro, that's crazy thin. Should I get that phone? I'm gonna be like, heck nah, bro. Heck nah. It looks pretty cool, thin. But your wallet's gonna be looking pretty thin in a moment. Cause why? You're only getting 2 cameras instead of 3. That's it. 2 cameras instead of 3. That's one takeaway. Number 2. According to the rumors, the battery life is gonna be slimmer. Yeah, I use that pun intended. It's gonna be slimmer. You're looking at potentially a 4,000 mAh battery for the S25. S25 Edge, 3,900. That's a for me. Have you guys watched Family Feud before? And you always get that one family that just has the most outlandish answer on the board, and Steve Harvey goes, Harvey says. That's kind of me looking at this whole entire event. Like, 2 cameras. A slim battery. 1,099. Yeah, congratulations, Samsung. You were in that Family Feud, and now my family, my tech fam, has the option to go up there and tell you what you can get for even less than 1,099. Number 1, you can get yourself a Galaxy S25 with 3 cameras, bigger battery, lots of colors to choose from, unlocked, fresh out of the box from Samsung. Done deal. Done deal. As a matter of fact, let's take it to Samsung.com, y'all. They just got my levels from boiling right now. I gotta show y'all real quick. Let's take it over to Samsung. I'm sorry, Sam. I gotta do this to y'all. Like, I've been rocking with y'all for years and years. Yes, I know, man. Samsung has been weird lately. For the past 3 phones, S20, S20, S25 series plus, I have made the S56 less than $400, and I have the same lucky S25 plus as well. I'll get to that in a bit, but let's take over to Samsung.com. If I could find mobile. Okay. Their website's kind of wacky. Let's take it over to their website right here. Alright, we're here. We got 22 people in the chat. But now y'all we got 22 people watching this video. I better see y'all smashing that like button or going in the chat. My man Derek and I going back and forth. We a tech fam, guys. Let's rock this. Samsung showed up at 8 p.m. and said, here's your online ticket to watch our event and you could react to it. You guys better popping off, man. It's a good chat between us, but let's get this chat flowing. Don't be shy, y'all. I'm a shy person too when I stream sometimes, but this is just one of the rare moments. Alright, let's go over to buy now. Let's make sure my zip code don't show. Alright. Hold up, y'all. I'm gonna make sure I don't expose anything. Okay. Samsung. Actually, let's change it to this. No trade-in. Where's the no option? Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go back to this. Okay. Let me put my camera down here so if in case it happens to show up, it'll be, nope, not you, my camera. Here we go. It'll be blocked out. I think it's gonna be towards the bottom or towards the right hand side, but S25. Y'all chat could see this. Brand spanking new, right out of the box. No trade-in required. 120 gigabytes of storage. $800 versus $1,099. I can go off on this phone all day, every day. 3 cameras instead of 2. 3 cameras versus 2 cameras. Bigger battery. Y'all get 7 colors compared to 3. And y'all can get this today. You can walk into a Best Buy store, and I guarantee if you say the words S25, some Best Buy guy's gonna show up, be like, I got you, bro. I got you. S25 right here. Just pay it up. May 14th, so get in 2 days. Depending where you are. You can. Y'all can fact check me. I have no to trade-ins. $799 versus $1,099. Y'all can do the math. I'm telling you, y'all can do the math. I'm enraged right now. Again, if y'all show up at my chat and you're gonna say, I'm gonna buy the S25 Edge. I'm gonna buy the S25 Edge in icy blue. I'm gonna be like, congratulations, man. Your wallet gonna be ice in a minute. Your wallet's gonna be froze. Your card's gonna freeze. Like, I love Samsung much as anything, man. Nothing comes close to Samsung than this. An embedded S Pen. We got Motorola trying to be like the budget Samsung of an S Pen. Like, y'all can't match Samsung, Motorola. I'm sorry. But y'all can get a Galaxy S25 in new condition. Brand spanking new. If y'all get a Galaxy S23 and y'all go, I want a Galaxy S23 base. I mean, not S23, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I have an S23 base storage. What should I get the S25 Edge or get the S25? Without a doubt, I'm gonna recommend the S25, not the Edge variant. S25 base, dunsies. Cause watch, gonna trade in. Yes, my device is in good eligible condition. Let's say you have an S23, not Ultra, base. S23, $300. For $500. That is far cheaper than the S25 Edge. If you come from a Galaxy S23. Base S23. $300 on Samsung.com. What about the S25 Plus? Alright, let me answer your question. Derek, about that. That's a good question. For me, I'm not a fan of the middleman. Because the middleman's basically, you're getting something slightly larger, but still let's just do that real quick. Should you get the S25 Edge or the Plus? How about the S25 Plus? I guess if you're if you don't care about an S Pen and you just want a larger Galaxy S25, I guess go with the Plus. Again, the S25 Plus and the S25 both put the Edge to shame in terms of features, right? The S25 Plus is... How much is that without trade-in? This is S25. S25 Plus is $9.99. So wait a minute. So $1,099 versus $1,000 versus, it's not $859, it's with a trade-in. $128. Okay, so you're going from $1,099 with the Edge, $999 with the S25 Plus, and $799 for the S25. So you're better off if you want something that just is not as totally big as my phone, the S25 Ultra. If you want something that's a bit, a bit big, but you don't care about the S Pen at all, you don't care about how much anti-reflection you need on your phone. If you just want a phone that's just a little bit bigger than the vanilla 25, get the Plus. The Plus and the regular vanilla S25 give you a lot more value than the S25 Edge. I mean, you can get something bigger than with a trade-in for the S25 Plus. Then be cheaper. Of course, anything you trade in would be cheaper than the S25 Edge, as long as you have an eligible trade-in. Like, actually, for kits and giggles, guys. Like, again, my point is this. If you look at the Galaxy S25 saying, what's the difference? I'm going to say the difference is going to be negative value. 3 cameras versus 2. I repeat. 3 cameras versus 2 cameras. This has a much more bigger battery than what's rumored on the S25 Edge. We'll look into that in a bit too. But 3 cameras. 3 cameras versus 2. A bigger battery. Probably faster charging. And I'm not gonna lie, I like this individual camera dots on the back. Modules, not dots. I like this individual camera layout better than just a housing, the 2 cameras, and the flash on the bottom, in my opinion. This looks more cleaner than the S25 Edge. But let me take it back to my chatting screen. We're just gonna do this for fun. How much Samsung wants to give you for the S25 Edge. Let's go on and click pre-order. Alright, here we go. Galaxy S25 Edge. The new addition to Samsung's lineup. 2 cameras. A housing. How phenomenal. Alright, so they're giving you double the storage. That's a plus. I love double storage option. Their double storage promotion, so you're instantly getting 512 gigabytes. You're getting 3 colors versus 7 on the 25 and 25 Plus. Sorry, I have to say that. Alright. Here we go. Samsung. Let's see. They're giving up to a Fold 6. And let me just put my camera over here. I think I'm safe for now. Alright. For the Fold 6, $630. And I can't say this to anyone but myself. Because I went from a Fold 6 to S25 Ultra. Because that's totally my thing, you know. I like versatility. But one could argue the Fold 6 has that too. But for the Fold 6, they give you $630 estimated trade-in credits. So you click yes. That's going to bring your phone down to $469. There we go. That should be better now. $469. Not bad. Again, Samsung the king of trade-in deals, you know. If you're looking for something, they'll throw you everything at it. They'll throw you everything. Oh, boy. Like, hey, look at this, man. You tell me that looks good? It looks incomplete. It's like, where's the rest of the phone? Is this the beta version? Where's the complete version? It looks like when Samsung design one of their phones, they usually have like a prototype, then a prototype Gen 2, and then they get to the finalized build stuff, where it starts to look realistic. This looks like a prototype. Am I right, chat? This looks like a prototype. Again, we take it back to the Galaxy S25, S25 Plus. They're all getting, yes, the phone's gonna be, you know, thicker. Now this is the iPhone 16e. Is the iPhone 6, this would be the iPhone 16e around the block and then some. This would beat the iPhone 16e around the block. Like, it'll wake up, it'll beat the iPhone 16e. Who was that? Hold on, my dad just texted me real quick. I already did, bro. Hold up 1 minute, chat. I'm gonna look for that up arrow. They want to send the chat anyway. Copy that link. Click paste. Alright, there we go. That's not Samsung anymore? My awesome girlfriend Diana just came in. It's not. This is not the Samsung I know, bro. Samsung will push the boundary. You're talking about pushing the boundary? So yeah, thank you for popping up in the chat. This is not Samsung, yo. That is not Samsung. Samsung will not be like, let's make a phone thin and sacrifice. This right here is a far cry, a shame. I can't look at Samsung in the face anymore. And they're telling me innovation. It's complete reverse. It's a prototype. Y'all telling me this looks clean, beautiful, sleek? That I can't deal with this. I can look at this phone in the eye anymore. I have to look at y'all in the camera. My thing's caught in the peripheral vision. I have to look at y'all like this, because I can't see this. I can't. I'll go with my hand away. Like, you ever watched a movie and where you have watched a movie and there's that one gruesome scene that's like over the top? You just be like, I can't watch that anymore. I can't. Where's the fast forward button? That's me with Samsung at this point, you know. They just dropped this phone when it could have been an email and I'd have been fine. This could have been an email. It's not beautiful at all. Shame on you, Samsung. I can't. This could have been an email. Hello, everyone. We've made the S25 Edge our most innovative and sleek smartphone ever yet. We gave you what you wanted. A thin phone with a lot of sacrifice. For $1,099. Give us your money. Thanks, CEO of Samsung Mobile. They could have just done that. An email to PR. They could have just sent it as a tweet. Show the phone off. Like, I tell you what, this phone was leaked on the internet more than Samsung was on the whole entire event, man. Like, they did a good job teasing it. They did a good job building off of this. And I know y'all probably saying y'all giving Samsung way too much press. I'm giving them the negative press. This is not the good job, Samsung. You made something awesome and beautiful and just as powerful as ever, and it lasts me all day, maybe 2 days. You know, this is the best phone ever. Buy this phone. Y'all did not hear me at the end of that live stream to buy that phone. And Diana, in case you guys you just missed what that price was, it is now $469. If this phone was like $599 or $799, I've been like, it's a good option, you know. But $1,099? Are you serious? Yeah, let me take off. Yeah, no trade-in. Look at that price point. $1,100. I sound like I'm preaching to like a whole stage right now. And Samsung's like at the front row. They're like, this guy better give us some good press. And I come up and I, get my suit and tie. I rock it out. And I go, Samsung, I'm about to cook y'all. Like, I'm looking at them dead in the eye. No thank you. No thank you to this phone either. But this is kind of me. I have my suit and tie. I'm like this. I'm rocking it. Samsung's at the front row. They're like, this guy better gives a good show. I'm like, y'all a joke, Samsung. Y'all a joke. Y'all a joke. You can't take the smoke. This price point's right here is way too much money. Yes, y'all could argue this pricey S25 Edge outright is more expensive. S25, I call it the Edge. Alright. Let me get my brain together. S25 Ultra. Y'all could argue outright more expensive than the Edge. Fair point. You win at that. But you're getting a larger battery, larger screen, more cameras, faster charging, an S Pen, anti-reflective screen protection. Do I need to say more? Six. Chat, what am I holding up? Say in the chat, how much features my phone has over the S25 Edge? I need y'all to spam a 6 in the chat. How much my phone can just put this phone to sleep. Spam a 6 in the chat, y'all. Just spam a 6. That's all I need. I could probably go off with more and more, but this phone got 6. Yes. Give me them 6s, y'all. My phone got 6 features on this clown phone right here. But let's take it back to the Galaxy S25. Yeah, better but let me just move my camera over a little bit. Y'all are better off buying this phone right here. Better off buying this phone? Alright, go with this phone right here. You're better off buying these two phones. 3 cameras. I promise you a bigger battery. The S25 Plus has faster charging. Actually, let's do something real quick. I'm gonna put these screens together real quick. I can go off and on. This is my final nail in the coffin for Samsung. I'm sorry. Samsung is like a prime rib right now. I'm eating them up. A good meal, I'm eating it up. It's like lemonade, hot summer day. I'm gonna drink this lemonade all the way up. I gotta get me some water too, but I'm drinking this. I'm cooking Samsung all the way up. This is like a steak. You want well done or medium well? This ain't medium well. This ain't rare at all. I'm cooking Samsung well done. Fresh off the fillet. Let me see if I could pull up. We got 34 people watching this. And I see 2 of y'all in the chat. I want y'all to know opinions. S25 Edge, yay or nay? Y'all know the answer already. But y'all watching that are you, yay or nay? Can I do split screen on this? Let's see. S25. And I'm glad I didn't buy this phone. This phone would have been cooked. This phone would have been... I can't make a sentence up. This phone would have been cooked. This phone would have been cooked. If I bought this phone, I unboxed everything. This phone would have been cooked. Done. I can't, man. I can't. I picture this S25 Edge on my desk right now. I'm looking at it like, hey tech fam, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Now, Samsung announced the S25 Edge. Now, a Samsung guy, I respectfully gotta say, you buy this phone right now. You might as well buy a box of tissues for your eyeballs. You might as well bring a bucket. Because seeing this film makes me sick. That's how much a roast that video would have been. It's like, y'all buy this phone? Give me a bucket. It's your choice, by the way. You buy the phone, it's totally up to you. But if y'all go ahead, buy this phone. Like, I'm telling y'all, I had this phone on my desk right now. I've been like, use my phone as an example. Hey, what's going on, guys? Tech Chris here, and today I got the S25 Edge. Look how slim it is. Alright, let's get to the review. Alright, don't buy this phone. 2 cameras, smaller battery, no S Pen, less colors, more expensive. You're better off getting the S25 Plus. Save your money. Goodbye. That would have been a YouTube short. Period. That would have been a YouTube short worth 1 million views right there. No need for a 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour review. That would have been it. I'm telling you, that would have been it. I just saved y'all a YouTube short right there. If I got that phone, man, I would have been like, Samsung, I love you. As much as this phone is so thin, don't do it to yourself. Don't. You buy this phone, you know, it's your personal option, but you buy this phone. It's my S25 Ultra, in case you guys are wondering. But you buy this phone. Congratulations, your wallet just left you. Your wallet grew wings. Your wallet went to ShopRite or wherever local store you got, went to a Target, bought yourself a Red Bull, got wings, and flew off in the sunset. Your wallet said bye. It said bye. Alright. I've been talking, I don't have this dual screen set up, so we're gonna do it right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. We're doing this on the fly. Let's see what we got. What we got? Display capture. There we go. Alright, I got 2 screens for you guys. There we go. Get my camera up there so y'all could see me roast. I'm gonna shrink it too so we get some action in there. BRB, I got you. I got you. Alright. Look at this price right here. S25. That's S25, sorry. S25 right here. Is this trade-in? No. Well, actually, let's just do 256 just for kicks and giggles. Why not? Look at this price right here. And look at this price right here. Tell me. Tell me, chat. Am I going off? What is more value? S25 with 256 gigabytes of storage, or an S25 Edge? But in case you're not convinced enough, let's take it down to the specs. Alright. I'm gonna make sure, you know, I did, wait, hold up. I had trade-in set to yes. It should have been no. Alright, let's do that again. Alright. So this is a no, and that's a no for trade-in. Alright. 859, 1,099. You tell me. S25 plus. $1,000 versus $1,100. It's $100 less. Alright, let me make sure nothing's on, putting myself on blast here. Okay, now myself on blast, alright. Always gotta make sure when you go online, make sure you're not on blast. Oh, yo. Okay, hold on. Never mind. For less quality? That's the tagline the S25 Edge should have. More money, less features. Like we got the pay list here, so this is pay more. This should be pay more. I thought for a second, looked on the reviews, and there's the S25 Edge on the left for the reviews, but there's no reviews because no one's bought it yet. So, let's see. Alright, second thing right here. I can't even look at this phone straight in the eye anymore. I can't even. Right? Oh, hold up. We can compare? Oh, bet. Bet. We're going to compare left and right. I don't have to pull up a second screen. As long as they give me S25 to... Give me an S25. S25 Ultra, S25 Plus. Let's do that. S25. We don't gotta do this anymore. Alright. Let's go to the compare tab. Samsung just did itself a major oof right there. Don't compare. They should have kept that hidden. Alright, here we go. S25 Edge. Of course, they put the back of the phone and these phones on the front. Look at these price points right here. From $11.99, from $9.99, from $7.99. Instant win. These two phones, starting out, instant win. Samsung just lost. Right here, look at that. And the rumors are confirmed. 3,900 milliamp hour battery. And this is S25 Plus. S25 Plus. 4,900 milliamp hour battery. 1,000 milliamp hours more than 4,000. 100 milliamp hours more. You could kind of say it kind of doesn't make a difference, but it kind of does. Right? Getting the same storage on all three, same Elite for Galaxy, same RAM size, 5G. Let's take it to the cameras real quick, guys. 212 megapixel cameras. 200 megapixel wide, 12 megapixel ultra wide. Good start, but could get better. Now, of course, you could say, but Chris, the wide on the S25 Edge is better than the S25 S25 Plus. You could say that. I'll say, do you know what? And on paper it is. But I bet you guys in the audience don't buy a phone just because how many megapixel are in its cameras. Unless you're a tech YouTuber like me, you buy the phone, you look at it, the paper, you go, okay, 200 megapixel camera. I could zoom to the moon. I could get a good selfie up front. Yeah, you could argue that, but at the end of the day, all these three phones gonna take the same great photos. We're gonna get the same great photos. But you're getting three cameras. We're compared to two. And for digital zoom, you're getting 10x digital zoom. Versus 30x space zoom. There's a hybrid of optical and digital zoom together. So you're getting more zoom on both these phones compared to this. Same front cameras, that's good. Okay, on paper, like, yeah, on paper, not gonna care about the aperture. Flaw detection is on. Ultra fingerprint scanner. You're getting the exact same display on the S25 Plus as the Edge, so you're not losing, you're not gaining. It's basically the same. Scene optimized, it's AI. And that's it. Alright. Think that just did it there. So, y'all have any questions in the chat? Again, y'all buy the S25 Edge. We're gonna have a nice good conversation. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna be like, why'd you get that phone? Oh, because it's thin. But at what cost? You're getting less cameras, less battery, less colors. And you're buying a whole lot more. The S25 Plus is $9.99 compared to this $11.99 garbage right here. I can't deal with this. I literally can't. And you guys are getting $50 Samsung credit if you reserve. This phone's a dud. Can y'all agree with me in the chat? This phone's a dud. More money, less cameras, less battery, less colors. That's 4 compromises. S25 Plus, bigger battery, more cameras. My phone just went off. Let me like this post. More battery. We're getting more less on the S25 Plus. Same display. More cameras, bigger battery, faster charging. That's 4. None of them are compromises. Versus less battery, probably slightly less faster charging, less cameras, less colors. Would you rather have 4 compromises? Would you rather have 4 better things? If you offer better things, I'm totally with you. Let's fist bump on that, shall we? But at the same time, guys, we have to be smart. We have to be smart. These companies out here are putting products out that we didn't even ask for. We got the iPhone 16e. They really lost me because of the battery. They lost me too. They lost me at thin battery, cameras, less colors. They rate, price. They really lost me. Like, I kid you not, guys. Y'all can get a better phone. Y'all can get a Pixel. Y'all can get the latest and greatest Pixel 9. Or 9 Pro. And they have 3 cameras. Well, the Pixel 9 has 2 cameras, but y'all can get a Pixel 9. A 9. Anything has 3 cameras can run miles around this. Everyone's trying to say S25 Edge is trying to beat out the iPhone 17 Air. But that phone ain't out yet. We got September. So that's June, July, August, September. Y'all see the trend of 4 things? Never mind. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. What are you gonna do? This phone ain't for me. I'm so serious. This phone ain't for me. But yeah, this is basically trying to be a clown to the iPhone 17 Air, right? They're in the same. Yeah, they're basically in the same boat right now. And we're off on the shore like, come back. They're like, no, we're just gonna go. My headphones almost fell off. They're just like, no, we're good. We're fine. We got the waterfall. We'll be fine. It's gonna be a long hill upwards, but we'll be fine. We're all like, come back. It's not too late. I have rope. We'll need it. We're fine. I love their products, right? I have a TV in my room. I have a monitor that I'm using for my stuff. Had a little bit of problems, but it's fixed. I have their old smart TV I'm using for my second screen. I have the latest and greatest phone, the S25 Ultra. I got the latest and greatest watch, the Galaxy Watch Ultra. I got the buds. Yes, y'all could call me the ultimate Samsung fanboy because I don't got the ring. But The S25 Edge, I'm so glad that I didn't go out and put my Z Fold 6 to buy this phone, to trade in. This phone would have been cooked on the spot. This phone would have been like ice cream on a 99-degree day. Come out the ice cream shop, that phone would have been melted. That phone would have been melting, man. That phone would have been melted. I see you laughing up, Diane. I see you laughing up. I'm laughing up too. This one would have been cooked. It won't take the heat. This would have been heat in the DR right now. This phone would have been cooked. This phone would have been cooked. I would have got the camera on it. I would have got this little light right on it. I put the water aside. It would be like me and the phone do interrogation. Why'd you do this crime? This phone would have been sweating. This phone's a crime scene right here. I'm sorry, I can rant. This is a rant, guys. I'm ranting. I am ranting. This phone is basically... This phone's cooked right now. I just cooked this phone. I'm convinced of that. This phone would have been cooked. I'm cooking it right now and I don't have it. That's how much anger I have right now. I'm cooking this phone. 2 cameras. Oh, two cameras. Oh, it's so innovative. Oh, look how thin it is. Oh, look at the angles. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Oh my gosh. New Galaxy Club. Oh my god. Look at it. This phone getting cooked in the advertisement, yo. Look, it's getting cooked in the advertisement. It's getting cooked in the advertisement. Look at it. S25 Ultra is like the Empire State Building. You got this phone. It's kind of like, I don't know, one of the skyscrapers. You got another that's medium-sized skyscraper. This phone's kind of like the trying to be building the one to blend in, you know. Build with one door, one window. Look at the advertise. This phone's getting cooked. Oh my goodness, yo. I don't know what to say. I could talk with this phone all day. Look at the angles. Oh, you know, it's like going for a photo shoot and you get this. Like, oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, good gravy. You're telling me this is sleek? Looks like a prototype. I can't look. I'm not being over dramatic, guys. You'll tell me what's better. Individual camera, sensors on the phone, or a housing with the camera sensors on it. Mine or theirs? Put it in the chat, mine or theirs. I can't look at it. I just can't. Mine or theirs? I feel like I'm interrogating this phone right now. Mine or theirs? This phone's getting cooked. We already know the answer anyway. I don't know how to ask you guys. Y'all know the answer. Mine's better. The camera placement is more better. Look at this housing. It's ugly. It's hideous. I'm like... This phone getting cooked, guys. This phone getting cooked. I'm sorry. This phone's like a chicken on rotisserie. I'm sticking that metal steak in and putting it in my air fryer. That thing's gonna get sizzled. The thing's going... Y'all can hear it sizzling. This phone getting cooked. Don't buy the S25 Edge. Buy any other phone. Buy the Pixel 9. Of course yours is better. Yeah, my phone can run laps. All right, let's be realistic right here. This phone can run laps, but in terms of the look, in terms of the overall look, I'd rather have this. I'd rather look like this, where you have the individual dots on it. It's more clean than something that sticks out like this. This is like a sore thumb, y'all. It's like a sore thumb. Well, alright. It's 9:07. I'm getting tired of cooking Samsung. Well, actually, I could never get tired of cooking Samsung. Y'all follow me on social media. I'm gonna cook Samsung to the ground on this. But yeah, don't buy the S25 Edge. At all. Do yourselves a favor. If you want to boycott anything, boycott the S25 Edge. Do not go reply on my Twitter or X. Yo, did you buy the phone already? No. KTK Instinct. No, I'm buying this phone. No. I'm buying this phone. It's a hot skip. This phone had been cooked already. This phone would have been the S25 nothing. This phone had been cooked. It's an S25 minus. That's what... Forget the Edge. Hold on, I'm changing... I'm doing Samsung a favor right here. I'm not buying this phone. I'm making that clear. This phone is off the market. Where's... Like, I want an X exclusive, so I'm not buying this phone. I'm sorry. My phone would have been crying. Take me back, please. Where's... I think it's developer tools. More tools. Elements. Where is... I'm going to do Samsung a favor right here. Let's change up this code. Gear PDS 24V and A56. You're comparing... You're comparing an apple to an apricot. If that makes sense. I'm not going to change S25 minus. An A56... It's an A series phone. So you're basically getting... You're not getting a Snapdragon processor. You're getting a Exynos processor. That's one thing I could tell you. 2, so that's basically going to be half your performance. You might get a bigger battery. I'm not sure myself. But an S24 FE, there's rumors about the S25 FE already hitting the FCC, which means it's basically going to be soon, maybe summertime for its announcement. But my opinion is an S series phone is better in performance than an A series phone. What is better, S23 or Pixel 8a? Y'all giving me the questions. Or Pixel 8a? If you want a better Android experience without the Samsung stuff, and you want updates before anyone else, the Pixel 8a, oh yeah, go for the 9a. It's the same price. I'm not sure what you meant by that. If you want Pixel 9 or 8a, both are solid. S24 FE, if you're coming from an S23 FE, and you're looking for S24 FE, like an FE is basically an A series, not an A series phone, but better Android experience without the extra apps. Go for the 8A. If you're used to Samsung already and you want to stick with Samsung, but you don't want to pay $99 or more, the FE is a better choice. I'll give you that. That's my opinion. Hope I answered your question there. I got 55 people viewing this. We got a good conversation going. But yeah, I'm buying this phone. This phone is off. This phone is not even a conversation starter. It's a conversation ender. Like, imagine, we're at Buffalo Wild Wings or whatever wing and sports bar there is, right? I got my girlfriend. I got a couple of y'all friends. We're chatting up, bro, watching basketball, football, whatever. I pull up my phone, pocket and go. I got the tab, guys. It's fine. I got the tab. Pull out my phone. They're like, yo, that's the S24. That's the S25 Ultra. I love that phone, bro. You pull out the Edge. I'm gonna be like, ooh. I'm gonna be like, who made you get that phone? I'm pretty sure y'all are just gonna be, well, it's thin. It's thin. I'll be like, you got it because it's thin? Yeah, look at your phone. Your phone is fat. F with two double T's. It's fat. No 9 is much better. No 9 is much higher price here in India. I didn't know you're in India, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I'm talking about US perspective. Because I'm in the US, so price currencies differ. Like, I could tell you, for example, Barbados is 2-1 compared to the U.S. currency. I don't know how much. I don't know what the I don't know how to phrase it. The conversion is from rupees, I think it is. For rupees to U.S. I think that's the right currency. But yeah, whatever's cheaper. But again, I'm going to give you the word of advice and say this. Go with your wallet. Go with your wallet. If your wallet's telling you this phone is, you want to buy it, by all means, go buy this phone. You better post about it on my Instagram, post it on my Facebook page, post about it on my Twitter. I'm going to say, why'd you buy it? But go with your wallet, At the end of the day, I'm just joking with you guys right here. It's Monday night. It's dark. It's chill. Go with your wallet. If your wallet tells you this phone is around 3,000, right? It's 3,900, not 3,000. Yeah, it's 3,900. So it's 100 milliamps less than the S25 is. It's shorter. It's way shorter than the S25 Plus, and definitely smaller than the S25 Ultra. So this phone's kind of like extra small, medium, and large. Like if you go buy a drink, you got the little kid size containers like this. Then that's extra small. That's what this phone is in terms of battery life. It's extra small. Well, it can't. No, I guess you can't say it's extra small. Well, it's extra small. It's extra small. But I give Samsung two things here. Their trade-ins are over the top crazy. It puts Google and Apple to shame because Samsung will give you this phone, I'm pretty sure a free goodie if you pre-ordered. I'm not pre-ordering this phone to save y'all the sanity of a YouTube short. This phone would have been worth a YouTube short. In case you guys missed it, here's my reenactment. Hey Tech fam, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, I pre-ordered the Galaxy S25 Edge, and here it is. Look at it. Beautiful, sleek, slim. Don't buy this phone. It's a joke. Don't buy this phone. Save your money. Buy an S25 Plus. Be happy with your money. Be happy with yourself. Get some savings. This phone has been cooked on YouTube Short. That's how much this phone is worth. This phone would have been an ice cream. This would have been a triple ice cream cone on a 100-degree day. Melted. By the time you lick the ice cream, it's already halfway down the cone already, and it's already on the floor. You're looking at your cone like, dang, why? I just bought this ice cream. Save y'all the time, the money, the waiting time, the unboxing experience. I'll tell you what, if you want something that's, worth a little more, and I mean by worth it, I mean by features. I don't mean by price. If you want something that's worth in features a little bit more, S25 Plus. Derek just convinced me S25 Plus. Forget the S25. S25 Plus. 3 cameras, way larger battery, getting the exact same screen size. You're getting way more colors. It didn't stand up to the hype? No. You're getting way more colors, and you could walk into a Best Buy and say, "Hey yo, Best Buy rep, how's it going? Oh good, what's going on? I'd like to buy the S25 Plus, please." Okay, but yeah, we have the S25 Edge as well. That's coming soon too. That's great, Greg. But I'd like the S25 Plus, please. Okay, sir, that'll be $9.99. Do the YouTube Shorts intro and return it? Not worth my time. Not worth it. It's not worth my time, KTK. It's not worth my time. I can't see myself buying my phone for like 30 seconds to a minute max on a YouTube Short. I can't see myself 30 seconds to a minute max. Maybe a minute 30 to be totally straight. I can't see 30 seconds to a minute. Me holding this phone, putting it away. That's what I'm gonna do. Like if I had the guts to do it, I would have got it. Wait a couple days. I would have gotten it. Wait a couple days. By the time I got it, signed for the box. The video would have been up. That phone's a YouTube Short. These phones right here are worth a 30-minute an hour video. 30-minute an hour video, maybe 25 minutes. If you want to cut all my honesty on it. Alright, I'm done looking at this phone, bro. I know you're all done looking at it. So yeah. S25 Edge. That should have been worth an email. Samsung, if you're watching this video, I'm sorry to you guys. This phone's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to my audience. I would never ask my audience. I never come to you to have this phone in my hands for my audience. I'm sorry. This phone's not worth a video. It's worth a YouTube Short. And I'm pretty sure I would get a lot of views on it for cooking it. But yeah, that does it for what this live stream was. This is a little bit more because I talked about it a little bit more in terms of rumor standpoint. We saw the event. I think it was like 35 minutes. Let me take a look at that. Let me take a look. Mr. Who's the Boss has the best reaction to his thumbnail for S25. Let's take a look. Look at Mr. Who's the Boss. That's my face right there. What were they thinking? Absolutely, what were you thinking? And then plastic heart is going off on it already. $36. Oh my gosh. The case lineup. Invitation. What was the live stream? 14 minutes. I'm glad it wasn't 35 minutes. This 14-minute live stream should have been worth a whole a press release on the Samsung newsroom. Straight up. You got this. Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, S25 Ultra unveiling here. This has 33 million views from January. Z Fold 6, Z Flip 6, unpacked. 23 million views. As of right now, 196,000 views. That's because we're all watching it, doing live reaction. We're cooking Samsung right now. I wish YouTube would have not taken off the dislikes. This would have been mass disliked. I'm telling you, Samsung got lucky. Top 5 concerns? Absolutely. Yeah. I came in to watch MKBHD's video on this. I know Plastic Heart is going off on it. I know Plastic Heart is going off crazy. It's probably like, yo, bro. It's probably like, yeah, I'll buy this phone. I'm showing up to your house. That's his rage. It's like, I won't do it to you guys. I'm a kind person, but that's his demeanor on it. His face tells you something. But if anything on the positive side of the S25 Edge, it's just thin. It's only one thing about it. It's just thin. Alright, let me back on the chatting screen. I think it's time to wrap it up. We got 64 people currently watching right now. We got a little bit of chatter here and there. We got KT Instinct. We got Diana in the chat. We got Derek in the chat. You know, we got some good conversations here and there. But overall, if y'all just Kim's live stream right now and you're thinking he's about to end it, I am. But let me tell you the TLDR. S25 Edge was unveiled today. 14-minute live stream, which should have been worth an email saying introducing our latest lineup to the Galaxy S25 series, the S25 Edge. Cutting edge features. That's what Samsung will want. Cutting edge features. Same performance. Bigger price. I added that. Samsung will put bigger price. That'll just, kill their PR team. But overall, let's put it this way, right? To round out this whole video. You have a Galaxy S24. Perfect condition. Okay, let's take out the vanilla out of the way, right? Let's take out the vanilla. You have a Galaxy S24 Plus. It's rocking pretty good for you. You like it. No cracks, no dents, no scratches on it. You put a case on, a screen protector. You're rocking it all day. You have your calls. You text your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever situation you're in. Your video calls are going good. You take a lot of photos. But look on Samsung's website. You go, Galaxy S25s. Should I get it? You text me out. You hit up me on X. Yo, Chris, I just saw your live stream S25 Edge. Should I buy that phone? Absolutely not. Then you're gonna say, but why? What's the main reason? Your S24 Plus already has perfect features. The S25 Edge doesn't. The S25 Edge loses out on. You know, like, explain. 1. It has 2 cameras. Your phone has 3 cameras. 2. Your battery life. Your battery life is way bigger than the S25 Edge. Number 3. The colors. You know. Number 3 are the colors. I'm going to mention the colors. You know. You already got a really good color. Why would you go waste it on a semi-bland color on the S25 Edge? I'm on number 3, right? Or number 2? I think I'm number 3. Number 3, the price. You can get an S25 Plus. You trade that in, you're getting exponentially less value. Not less value, sorry. You're getting exponentially less money than what the S25 Edge is asking for. Y'all better not buy this phone. If you have an S20, I don't think we'll let you trade the S25 for it, because it doesn't make sense. If you had coming for an S24 Plus, S23 Plus, or you're coming S24 Plus, absolutely not. Save your money. S23 Plus, still save your money. S22 Plus, save your money. S21 Plus, save your money. S20 Plus, save your money. You come from an S10 Plus. That phone already has a lot of better cameras. The phone already has a lot of better cameras. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. Again, it would be an absolute sin, an absolute shame of myself to get my Z Fold 6 and trade it in for the S25 Edge to do a YouTube short and send it back to Samsung. I wouldn't do it to myself. I wouldn't do it to you guys. But I'm gonna wrap this video right here. Thank you guys so much. I know it's been an absolute rant fest. It's been absolute rant fest with this phone. I can really tell you, the tech community on YouTube is already flame grilling this phone. They're taking it to a Burger King and saying, flame grill this phone, bro. You need to flame grill this phone. This phone is not worth... Okay, we got the cheers going on. I'm liking that. But yeah. This phone deserves nothing but a roast. This isn't the Samsung I knew. I'll tell you that. This is not the Samsung I know. This is not the Samsung we all know. Samsung would make a foldable phone with an S Pen, 4 cameras. They don't care if they get... They don't care if they get crapped on in the middle of the street because their phone's not thin. A thin phone doesn't mean a better phone. And the S25 Edge just proves it to you. We went through this trend years ago. The founding father of thin phones for the Android community was the Moto Z. Look up that phone, Moto Z. Actually, let me show it to you guys real quick. I gotta show you all these phones that were I need a good side-by-side photo of this phone. Not the Droid. The Droid was a bit thick. Come on, give me Moto Z. I need just a nice... Z2 Force, that's not it. But again, iPhone's already crazy thin. I gotta show y'all this phone. We almost got 70 people up watching this. Moto Z Play. Yeah, that phone's way old. That should have been out of stock, Where is the Moto Z? I need just a plain good Moto Z. Like, what? We all could blame Motorola for this. That's the Z Play. Why are you getting photos of the Moto Z Play and the Moto Z Play Droid? Boy, I just want the plain vanilla Moto Z. I'm gonna show you all this, but Z4, bro, I know almost 2025 and this phone is like older than Z2 review. That was the original. I gotta show you the original. I can't show you all the phone after. Alright, here it is. You see how thin this phone is right here? That's the Moto Z. That's who started this trend. Actually, let me look up on my phone real quick on the side. Moto Z release date 2016. This phone came out in 2016 as the world's thinnest smartphone. Look at the Moto Z right here. Wait. 2016. World's thinnest Android phone. Techno Spark Slim. That's whatever. Like, look at all these companies. World's thin. Let me look it up on my phone real quick, guys. We gotta wrap this video up. It's getting late. Vivo X5 Max. Let's look up that real quick. Yeah, I remember this. Do y'all remember this? This started the trend right here of thin phones right here. Look at the poor headphone jack. Look at the poor headphone jack, guys. The headphone jack was almost about to get rid of this phone. This phone was the prelude to thin phones. And then Motorola had to be like, whoa, ho, 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 let's make a thin phone here. Then we got S26 Edge. I mean S25 Edge. They better not make an S26 Edge. I'm telling you all that. Their market share after that phone's gonna go. And then we got Samsung like, we next, bro. We next. We gotta deliver. We next. For $1,099. You're paying for the thinness of the phone. That's all you're paying for. You're paying for the thinness of a phone. Again, you got the founding fathers, the Vivo X5 Max. They passed on that DNA to this phone here. Then we got this phone. But wait, there's more. Because guess what? Who's also doing a slim phone around September time, according to rumors? Let's take it up to... And why don't you look at that? Let's take it over to 9 to 5 Mac. You see this trend? It's so sickening. It's like we went back in the time machine. This makes me sick, y'all. I can't even. It all started with this phone right here. This phone was like, our time has come, child. Oh, please. Take this thin DNA and pass it on to your founding forefathers. Oh, Then Vivo died. They made other better phones this year. And they said, we'll give it to... We have to get this DNA to a phone manufacturer. Lenovo, yes. Lenovo said, we got you, bro. Lenovo said, we got you. Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. We got you. World's slimmest Android phone. We got you. And then Samsung's like, do you know what? We didn't get invited to the party, but we ain't gonna be tardy. So let's do it too, yeah! Let's do it, brother, let's do it, yeah! S25 Edge, cutting edge phone, yeah, look at it, we made our own thin phone. And we got Apple, of course. They're all walled garden. They're like, man, Samsung's hosting a party too? Well, you know what that means. Yeah, we got it too, yeah. Cheers, guys, cheers. You did it. We made a thin phone. And no one asked for. Do you see the sickening trend right here, guys? Become a leader. Lead better, not a follower. This is following yourself down a ditch. Don't do this, guys. Don't do this. Don't do this to yourself. If you want to start up your own phone manufacturing company, learn from others people's mistakes. Your parents always say, learn from us and be better. Because we made our fair share of mistakes in the past. I'm doing that myself. But if you're becoming a phone manufacturer looking at this video right here, be better. Don't be like Vivo, Lenovo, Samsung, and Apple. These four companies are trying to prove something they don't have to prove. Let's make a phone thin. Techno with the Spark Slim, Oppo with the Find X5. Then we get Samsung with the Fold 7 trying to be the world's thinnest phone. We don't need a trend that we don't want a trend. This trend is going downwards. Am I talking to the wrong crowd? Do you guys want a thin phone? Do you? Let's take it back to my screen right here. Do you guys want a thin phone? Yes or no? Tell me straight up right now. Do you guys want a thin phone? Do you guys want a thin phone that has smaller battery life? One less camera than its cousin? And a not so great looking back? I know you guys are going to say you're going to put a case on anyway, but would you guys want something that's thin, has a bit of compromises? Or would you rather have something that's thin, but doesn't have compromises? Is that more better to you? I'm giving you guys that trade-off. How about that? I'll give you guys a thin phone, excellent battery life, has the same if not better fast charging, has more cameras, brighter screen and everything, and we get the price down to $899. Would you buy that phone? Would you buy that phone over a phone that has... Would you rather buy that phone over that phone that Samsung has? Thin light profile, 2 cameras, large screen, slightly less large battery. Let's phrase it better. Slightly smaller battery. Not as quite as fast charging as the S25 Plus. And cost a lot. I don't know about you guys, but I'm on team sleek phone. I'm on team a thin phone with almost all the features that the Plus variant has. That makes a whole lot better sense. And for $899, I'll buy that phone right now. Like, if Samsung came up this phone and said $799, I'd have been like, go ahead. There's nothing in the Samsung family that can deliver that much thinness. It may not look as good, but performs like the S25 series does. But because it's $1,100, you're overbuying for less. In my opinion, you're overbuying it. That's my end of the line. Alright, I gotta wrap this up. I have a call I have to do after this, so thank y'all for watching. You know, it's fun. Samsung having this 8 o'clock live stream going on. I'm glad I could, do a live commentary for you guys. This should have gone... My reaction should have been complete opposite. My reaction should have been, wow, this phone's awesome. This phone's amazing. It's thin. It looks clean. It has a large battery life using new battery tech for the first time ever in its Galaxy phones. I would have been like, buy this phone. I would have been like, maybe consider buying the phone or trading it in for less. But for $1,100, if you're buying this phone outright, you're better buying an S25 Plus and spending it there. Or don't buy. Save your money. Put $1,100 right now back in your pocket. Call it a day. That's gonna do it for today, guys. I love y'all. You're the best tech fam ever had. Um, I'm probably gonna do less live streams like this. I'm introducing a new series to my channel called Tech News of Chris. It's going to be all news based. It might be in YouTube Shorts, it might be in a YouTube video. So I'll try to do a little bit of balance between the both to test the waters. If you guys are interested in that, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. We got new stuff coming. But yeah, S25 Edge is a dud. Complete dud. Complete dud. Belongs in the mud. I'm a great looking stud. Bars. But anyways, that was corny. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you guys are ready, all the best. Shoutouts to KTK, shoutouts to Diana, shoutouts to Derek for popping off in the chat. I think I saw all your names. KTK, Diana, and Derek in the chat. Shout out to the 87 of you guys in the chat, you know. Again, you don't have to be shy. Y'all could pop in the chat. You know. Thank you for you people watching this stream. Should have been a rant, should have been a positive rant, but you know, this just tells you life isn't flowers and roses at the end of the day. You know, we gotta show these tech companies who we are. We're not buying that phone. We're not buying it. I'm not buying it. Maybe you shouldn't buy it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, y'all. Hope you guys have a great night. I gotta hop off. Miss Tech with Chris. Love y'all. Y'all the best. Catch you guys next video. It's gonna be, I tell you, it's gonna be on the positive side. We got 89 people, almost 9 people watching this. I better see 89 people watching. Subscribe to YouTube channel right now. We got some YouTube videos going on. But let me know, guys, in the comments too after this live stream. Do you guys want a top 5 features for the S25 Edge just because of content? If you guys want a top 5 features to elaborate, I'm not buying this phone. I'm just gonna put the image on the screen and put its top 5 features. Done. That's it. Or even better, should I just compare this phone to the S25 Plus, a Pixel 9? Should I do that? Let me know. Let me know what should I do with the S25. Should I do nothing or something? I feel like I should do something with it other than roast it. Because I'm telling you, this whole live stream is just a cook fest, you know. I was at the grill and y'all just smelled the S25 Edge being cooked. And then y'all 89 people are just watching me cook this phone. And I don't mind that. But yeah, I gotta hop off. Y'all are amazing. Keep it up, guys. This Tech Chris signing off. We got 89 views currently. We got 1 concurrent viewers. Again, Sturm Roundoff. Shouts to Diana, Derek, and KTK. Y'all are amazing. Let's keep it up, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.